What up, y'all? Welcome to the next episode of Don't Do That. Right
Here,
here on 16 TV.
yeah,
Or
wicked,
Wednesdays.
yeah.
Well, I forget this time like I did on Monday.
Oh yeah, smoke of the app.
Jeter's 1 gram. Okay. Rosin Diamonds. It is sugar plum. Sugar plum. Some good stuff right here.
Visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads.
Visions of sugar plums.
Yeah. So we got some interesting topics for you today. I had to lean up and get my cue cards. Cue cards. Yeah.
All right.
Uh-huh.
All right, to get us started. All right, we'll go ahead with activists. Activists. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with voicing your opinion, speaking, whatever. But at the same time, just like anything else, your words will be under scrutiny, under public opinion, no matter what. That's just life.
That's true, yeah.
So pro-trans activists yell "Hail Satan" at California school board meeting to protect girls' sports. Deeply unsettling. Now, what it is
Hail
and
Satan.
It's a touchy subject when it comes. Well, not really.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, they said that, but it's going back towards where biological young men who have not went through the full course, okay, of transitioning into who they would like to become. Again, whatever, it is what you want to, it is what it is. Just respect what you're doing it for. If that's what you want to do, make sure there's no turning back. But it should still be separated, because at the end of the day, I guarantee you, if somebody who was transitioning or whatever, and you went against somebody who was naturally born trans, like in the Olympics, you'd get your ass whooped and you want to be separated. But at the end of the day, the story basically goes into masked outside agitators shouted "Hail Satan" in support of transgender athletes at a California school board meeting that passed several measures to protect girls' sports. In a scene one concerned parent called deeply unsettling. A Chino Valley Unified School District board meeting Thursday was disrupted by two blue-haired, mask-wearing agitators who were stunned to find their cause was widely disfavored by the majority of parents who supported the meeting. Y'all are a bunch of transphobic pieces of shit. I hope you all burn in hell, one angry person said as they stormed out. That was one of the protesters. Another one states, "Hail Satan, bitches," they said, holding up the middle finger to a large group of parents who were quietly perplexed. Now, parent Christina Salazar also identified the masked Satanist as a teacher from her daughter's school. As a teacher, you really shouldn't be doing that.
How can
just
you
so you know,
feel as though you're going to further your cause or have people sympathize with your cause when one of the things that you scream is "Hail Satan"?
And one of the parents stated, "What we witnessed was deeply unsettling, adults behaving in a sadistic and hateful way, all in the name of equality," the mom said, adding that the protest disrupted her daughter's speech. And another demonstrator launched a, diatribe or whatever against the concerned parents in the audience, basically displayed mean words. All right, now you all are just really afraid of authenticity and people being their own true selves. You are afraid of love. You're afraid of solidarity. Y'all are crazy, absolutely crazy, they stated while being gently escorted out of the auditorium. There was no violent escort or anything, so at least that was that. His spokesperson stated at last night's board meeting, "We passed several pro-parent and pro-female athlete resolutions that provide measures that protect girls' sports and uphold the fundamental right of parents to raise and guide their children without government interference or radical agendas. In response, a small but loud group of outside agitators descended on our meeting, screaming, cussing, and even chanting phrases like Hail Satan, all in front of families and children. Now, according to what was shared with me from their own social media posts, they tried to rally tons of outside groups to overwhelm our district. But what a complete embarrassment. That's all they got, a handful of angry, disruptive individuals trying to bully a community that's working to protect kids and ensure that education does remain the focus on learning. Now, the meager demonstration is just part of the harassment Shaw, who is also running for California's superintendent of schools, experienced at the hands of activists. He states just a few days before that meeting, he had received violent and graphic death threats in the email, and it's a level of hatred and evil we're up against. But no threat, no mob, and no political machine will scare me into silence.
Death threats.
Now, my thing is in the name of equality, you make death threats. In the name of equality, you just go out there and run your mouths as you are a school educator. Now, I understand the fact that you choose who you want to be and what you want to be. It is what it is. I understand that, respectfully, of course. Now, at the same time, something that has been on the dawn of pages, okay, girls, tomboys, those girls that act like boys who play football, baseball with the boys, right? Right? Are they allowed on the football team to play?
Nope.
No. They're allowed to wear the jersey, though. But are they allowed to play?
No.
No. Why? Because they don't have anything swinging between their legs. And that's still to this day, though. A regular smegular girl, if she wanted to play on a football team, wouldn't be able to unless she was like, oh, well, I'm transgender. Oh, go ahead. No, that's not how it works. It's not how it works. And sadly, I agree with, and this is what's great about being an independent thinker, is you're able to take from both ends. Is I completely agree when it comes to, if you want certain sports, well, there's your sports. Period. You got the Special Olympics. Would it be fair to let the Special Olympics play with us? Because are we not being diverse enough here?
Yeah.
Should we allow the special needs people to compete in the Olympics, regular Olympics?
My take on that is
because there's no difference.
It would be very divisive because I'm very old school, and so it's like that's the reason they have the WNBA. That's the reason that there are women categories and men categories, because you wouldn't want a young lady on the football field with William Refrigerator Perry, Lawrence Taylor,
Oh, that's right. They have an all-girls football team, don't they?
They get tackled and smashed the ball with men that are 350, 325, and they're like 160 pounds.
Not just that, but
soaking wet.
There's a gentleman that I watch
get killed. Things are a certain way for a certain reason, so that people can.
Well, let's flip the script a little bit.
Lives.
A man trying to do female aerobics of some sort, gymnast type. I mean, I know you guys.
One cock diesel dude.
I mean, this man is like
challenges and trying to stretch his body.
You cannot
stretch their bodies.
Be as flexible
challenges
as a woman,
and
unless you're an alien, because some of these
not happening, bro. Certain things are meant for this sex, and certain things are meant for this sex, and we have gotten into a part of our culture where no one wants to stay in their lane. Everyone wants to blur the lines, and that's why I stay quiet on these type of topics, because.
But at the end of the day, for you to sling out death threats and you sit there and you complain and complain and complain about how you get treated, but yet you flip it and put it on to the next thing whenever they're really not doing anything but in a quiet little area, and yet you want to say Hail Satan as you're a child's teacher at the same time. Better ways to do things, guys.
Poor taste. Very crass.
Poor taste.
Very crass.
Very poor taste.
on the entertainment side, because we're going to go light and dark today, we just went dark and heavy, so now we can go light. In lighter news. So, remember how The Mandalorian was one of the first shows to come on Disney Plus for Star Wars? And it just blew up, and we just fell in love with Baby Yoda. Wait a minute. Grogu. We fell in love with Baby Yoda. I'm still going to call him Baby Yoda because that's what we called him for a couple years until they gave us his name. Okay, so now we have the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. They are turning it into a movie. Zeb from Rebels is going to be in it because, of course, it's going to lead into Ahsoka season 2. Sigourney Weaver is going to be
Please do not waste her this
featured
time.
in the film as well.
Oh, they're featuring her?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
They said it should be coming the end of May 2026, which should align it with Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. And then the next film, which is Starfighter, which I spoke about before on another episode, with Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy directing, that will come the following May 2027, and that will align with Avengers Secret Wars. So the plan for Disney right now is they just want to run the month of May for the year 2026.